park bench horrors.
Park bench horrors? What?
Yes, that's right.
Park bench horrors. I don't see Michelle around here though.
You know what? Only $3.99.
Whoa.
Special price, man. Special price.
Wait, like $3.99?
I like liquor and whores. Liquor and whores. Cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna. Liquor and...
I'm Sunglasses Man.
And I'm Hatman.
And welcome to the third episode of The Walking Cure. And you are sitting on a park bench having a smoke.
It is, however, not really the walking cure for cancer, clearly, but it is a cure of some sort.
Psychological cure.
Indeed. Warning, though, it does not cure any actual psychological conditions. It just makes you feel good.
Smoking or this podcast?
The walking thing.
Yeah. It helps us.
Oh yeah. Generally, it makes you feel better, but it doesn't mean that you wake up the next day and your Tourette's are cured.
If anything, it makes it worse. So
Perhaps.
It's 3:15 in the morning.
We're in some park in a seedy area of town.
And 2 hours after we recorded the second episode.
You can hear people having a fight a couple blocks away. It's pretty...
Oh, I doubt I doubt listeners can.
No, but we can.
Well, we can. Absolutely.
Haha.
That's horrible. My throat's killing me.
So we always bullshit lots. Let's get get the aftermath stuff out of the way, and then we bullshit a lot.
Yeah. Then we'll get to the other stuff on another episode, but I think we'll just leave this episode as sort of finishing up the shit that happened.
The immediate aftermath.
Yeah.
We're going to...
So we left... Go on.
I don't know where I was going with that, so...
Okay. So we left off with me passed out in the bed, and the equipment was packed up, and you finished...
Right, and then we hung out, then me and that girl hung out with some presenters and stuff, and drank,
And could have gotten high.
Could have gotten high, but didn't because of a situation at hand.
Don't blame you.
So then I had to wake up in the morning.
Did you wake me up?
Yes.
Okay. I remember waking up...
I had to drag you out of bed to get you up.
I wear contact lenses of corrective vision. And I woke up with one lens in, one lens out. I don't know how I managed that. And I have vague memories of trying to Nope. I still have my shirt on. I had my blazer off, but I had my shirt on still. And when I went to go have a quick shower, I tried to... I tried to undress, and I couldn't undo the buttons. I was still very drunk. And so I ended up pulling a Hulk and just ripped off the shirt. So, I had a shower. Only one of us had time. Like, I needed it more than you.
Yeah, because you puked all over yourself.
Yeah, I woke up and I had...
the boss's wife and a table.
I had vague memories of the night before, but not a whole lot. You didn't have much time to fill me in. We had to get going. We already missed the first shuttle that we were going to take.
Yeah.
So we barely caught the second shuttle.
Yeah.
And spent the day basically going to two different flights and pretending to be sober as I was going through customs and security.
And then we had a little bit of trouble at customs, where the Canadian customs were way too concerned about whether or not we bought stuff, because we had all the equipment with us. It's like, no, we brought this down with us.
We had to explain it to them.
For work.
Luckily, we had our I-94s with us.
We almost missed a flight.
Yeah, we had our I-94s with us, which saved us. It marked down what we were there for.
Yeah.
So it said conference with equipment.
So then we flew back.
And I passed out on the plane. Woke up near the end.
Woke up near the end and we get out of the airport. You were gonna call a cab, but my then girlfriend's parents
My
offered you a
friend's
ride,
parents,
so
yes.
they dropped us off at her place.
Well, they dropped you off, and then they
No, yeah,
drove
her
me the
off.
rest of the way
Yeah.
home. So,
It was weird coming back to snow, going from decent 20s, mid-20s weather to landing in a blizzard.
yeah. And it was cold. Very cold.
Yeah.
I missed being able to walk
That
around
winter
in a
felt
t-shirt.
colder than it would have otherwise, because we had been in Vegas.
And I was still drunk when I got home. I was hungover the next day. That's how drunk I was.
That winter being cold though was perfectly in sync with the way things were going.
Yeah.
A cold, dark winter.
Yeah, it was just kind of downhill after that. So, Assman decided we returned the equipment, and he decided that he was going to sue us.
Well, one of us brought back a dirty shirt.
Yeah, one of us was pretty pissed off at everything. But that wasn't why he was going to sue.
No.
And this is also when I discovered that the laptop had a virus. And it wasn't our fault. Of course, talks were... Well, actually, no. It was shortly after, when it kind of dawned on me what had happened there. It was after everything had been settled.
Yeah.
Or during. I spent a good part of the next month talking to other people who had worked for him in the past and beginning to build a case about his character. Because I figured we were at fault for some things, but it turned out that what he was trying to do was, it was a pattern. And what it was that he was blaming us for the conference and saying that he lost a lot of money. A lot of people wanted to take money back for the ticket, so he lost a lot of money and wanted free work. I found out that this was a habit with him. This is what he did. This is what he does.
Yeah.
So, and there's no way I was going to give him thousands of dollars worth of work for free.
Yeah.
No way I wanted to touch
ridiculous.
any of that. I would have if he had agreed to. I even came up with a very reasonable price, better than any place in town that would have done it, or anyone else in town who would have done it. And I knew what that footage was like too. It was terrible, and so I would have done it, but again, he had to agree to that, and he wanted it for free. Wasn't about to do it for free. So anyways, we ended up finally, I had him on the verge of actually settling in full outside of court. But you and me were fighting.
We're doing only the Vegas related aftermath now. Good.
Yeah, no. Next time we'll get into why we were fighting. It wasn't directly because of Vegas. There was some other stuff going on.
Yeah, just some shit.
And we'll get into that next episode. But for now, we'll just stick to the Vegas stuff. I think that's enough for now.
So we were fighting, and a friend and I wrote up a letter to send to Assman, and I secured, because I required my rent then and there, I secured half payment.
And I was 1 day away from full payment. All he wanted to know is when I wanted to come get it. Then you sent the letter, and then he said he reduced it to half.
Yeah.
And of course, at that point, he goes, will you accept this? I can't exactly say no.
No, you can't. I took a special amount of happiness in that, and you tried to screw me over. Told them that I probably won't show up for a few days.
No, I said I didn't know when you were gonna. Yeah, I said I didn't know when you were gonna be there. Probably not today.
But it was.
Yeah, you surprised me.
Because I needed my rent right then and there, because I was about to be out an apartment.
So it wasn't. Hey, I wouldn't have cared. I would have laughed at you. I'm gonna be honest. I would have.
At the time, yes.
So no, you got half, and I only got half. But I was just happy for it to be over. I wasn't expecting anything. So as pissed as I was, I wasn't about to start fighting for the rest of it.
Yeah, I screwed you out of money, and I was quite happy about it.
Yeah, and I was quite pissed. But of course, again, I was just happy for that whole fiasco to be over.
Yes.
And that was, in fact, the end of that.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I had to sign a confidentiality agreement. I think you did too.
I don't remember. I never signed any confidentiality agreement.
So in theory, you could talk about it.
I don't remember signing any confidentiality agreement. I might
You
have,
didn't
but
sign anything?
it was a sort of fucked up time for me.
Yeah, you probably had to. I think Assman would be very careful about that. It's the reason we can't use any names. We can't even really suggest. We can't even hint at it. Once upon a time ago, I'd playfully hint at it, but in such a way that it'd be pretty easy to figure it out. And after I sign that agreement, I can't, or else it gives him reason to sue.
Yeah.
And with the way his business is going these days, he could really use that money.
Yeah. He totally could.
Alright, so that about wraps up Vegas. It only took us 3 episodes to get through, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. So that's Vegas for you. Don't go for work. Trust me.
No, I'm looking forward to going back just for pleasure.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You ever seen The Hangover? Wouldn't that be cool to do that shit?
That would be awesome.
Even though it seemed like it was the most absolutely terrible day in the world ever for them.
It's a memory.
That'd be a totally great memory to have.
Well, it's kind of like Vegas. It was horrible, but it's also a memory.
Yeah, not one I want to have.
Not one that I mind having. It was a terrible time, but...
Yeah, played a major part in shaping the future.
It did. And it had a pretty big impact on what happened next.
Yeah.
Bigger than I was originally willing to admit. But I did. I mean, after that, after I was allegedly told, I was told that you were allegedly spreading shit about me.
Which it wasn't. I just bitched about the puking thing because I totally was allowed to badmouth you for that.
But I mean, apparently you were running me down, and for that reason, when I heard that, I decided that our friendship was over, and that's what led to everything happening next.
Yeah.
Plus, with what had happened, I'm just not that good at keeping that hidden from people that I care about.
That kind of secret.
Yeah.
It's a plane.
Yes, it's a plane.
It's a plane.
A plane at 3...
Made of dicks.
No, not made of dicks.
What
I know you'd love that, but no, it's not.
Fuck, I'd fly on a dick plane. I'd sail on a dick ship. Actually, I have a sign where it advertises my prostitutorium, and one of the things that I have at the prostitutorium is the dick ship. I have a sign. Uncle Nick's prostitutorium.
That's just disturbing.
A friend made it for me.
What?
It's great. There's a sign just on cardboard.
You seriously have a sign?
Uncle Nick's prostitutorium. Blowjobs $1. Cunnilingus $2. I don't know why. I that's basically the opposite of the pricing system I'd use personally. And it is the home of the dick ship.
That's awesome.
I've never shown you my sign?
No.
Oh, I'm going to have to show you next time you're at my place.
Yes, you will.
So after Vegas, I met a whore named Michelle.
You most certainly did. Was she a park bench whore?
No. She was a... I don't know how to easily describe that. Describe such a terrible person.
A bipolar slut.
Bipolar slut. Yes. Kryptonite.
Your kryptonite?
Anyone who she can easily get a hold of anyone who's feeling low at all. And I was low.
So what's she doing now? You just told me this tonight.
Well, I heard that recently she broke up with her boyfriend and is homeless again. So I'm assuming she'll go back to sleeping on couches for sex.
Or, sex for sleeping on couches.
Yeah.
That's probably what she would do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think she'd sleep on people's couches just to have sex. I think she'd have sex just to sleep on
I think she would. I think
she got her priorities a little backwards there?
Yeah. I totally think she would pick the sex over over a roof.
Well, it'd be a temporary roof.
Yeah.
Depending on activities. She might
But-
get a meal out of it.
All I'm going to do for now is allude to things that'll be talked about later on. I'll say how I met her. I was working. I'd gone back to work at the Shell after the Vegas thing. And I was taking a shift for someone, and it was a gigantic fucking blizzard, and she showed up. And bought smokes and talked to me for a while. For like several hours. We hung out for a bit after I got off work.
You guys played cards, isn't that right?
No, that was the first time we hung out. First time we hung out for basically 2 days.
Right.
We went and played some cards all night at Robin's Donuts, and then we went and hung out at my place and just chilled out, played some video games, and then we both fell asleep at like 10 in the morning for a few hours.
Shall we go?
At different places, yeah. Like I fell asleep in my computer chair. She fell asleep on my bed couch, which is my setup at the time. Was I had this setup where my bed was also a couch. Then we woke up and watched a movie, and then we decided to embark on beating Ruby Weapon on Final Fantasy VII. Now, if you've ever played Final Fantasy VII, you know that Ruby Weapon is the biggest asshole in the universe. Like, seriously, the biggest fucking douchebag ever to be in a video game is Ruby Weapon. Kafka in Final Fantasy VI? Nah, not close to being as much of a douchebag. Ultimecia, or Ultimecia, whatever you want to pronounce that, from FF8, like a little kitty cat. Ruby Weapon is almost unbeatable, but we beat it.
Awesome. And it's because that you beat it that everything else fell apart after.
Oh yeah, that's actually
Not far from the truth.
It's fairly related to that, but that's a story for another day.
Technically, it is another day. It's Saturday.
Yes, but that's a story for another recording.
Well, we can stop this one and then we can go to the next one. This podcast, 15 minutes.
No, I think we can bullshit a little more.
Yes, we can, and I'm not that anxious to record 3 tonight. I think
Neither
2 is
am I.
plenty. Yeah.
I mean, I like this. It's just, and I'm thinking I'm not even going to look for the headpiece for this. This is great, just pinning it onto my coat.
It's good. I have it set up so that I can hear what you're saying through it, so that I can keep an eye on your mic. And you don't have it stuck in your ear. It gets uncomfortable after a while.
Yeah, it does tend to be a pain in the ass. Royal pain in the arse. Like,
Someone just went inside their house.
indeed.
It's a door. And they locked it. I think they saw us coming.
Yeah. You know, we're
And-
two
and-
shady looking people.
Hatman and Sunglasses Man.
Yeah. I think you'd look shadier if you were actually wearing your sunglasses on your eyes. No, you just look ridiculous because it's dark out.
Yeah. See? It doesn't look shadier. Now, if I had a trench coat, I'd definitely look shadier.
Yeah.
I need to get me a trench coat. I was just cool enough out, I should have brought my sweater.
Well, I'll let you wear this one.
Nah. I'm not cold. I'm just saying that I could have justified it. But it would have been very hot earlier in the day when I went to go meet
Oh
you.
yeah. 19 degrees. Now it's 12.
12 is still nice out there.
Oh yes. It's absolutely
Still
beautiful.
t-shirt weather. Yeah, you know what? I can't be around. I can't be around cigarette smoke.
Why?
Just killed my throat.
Sorry.
That's cool. That's why I'm not talking much right now. This is mainly the Hatman show.
It is the Hatman show, isn't it? This podcast is now called Dicks Tonight.
No, the episode is called Park Bench Horrors.
Yes, and they want dicks tonight. What?
We'll put it in the description. They want dicks tonight.
Person going by on a bicycle. Probably looking at us really weird. Person going by in a bicycle too small for their body. Because that's totally the in thing now. And I do not understand why.
You quite done.
Saying about my surroundings. Left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot.
Oh, Family Guy.
Our best regards, Family Guy.
When you move your head like that, it can't be heard.
Okay, duly noted.
That's the problem with doing it that way. I can turn my head and I'm fine.
I just need to talk louder over just people around.
So, yes, this podcast is not being Foursquare. Mainly because we're going through a lot of residential areas and I'm too lazy to do it. And it won't be up for another week.
Yeah.
So we're then in the point kind of becomes moot.
Yeah.
Again, that's something more of a live thing. That was just, last week's one was just more of a test. To see how difficult that would be. Quite difficult, actually. I can't keep talking and doing that at the same time. Yes, you like dicks. And the bottle could be like one. Never mind. I took this picture a couple weeks ago of this pretzel.
Okay.
And the way that it had been eaten, it was not intentional, but the way that it had been eaten, it looked like a penis.
Ha! Awesome.
Actually. I think I have it
Dicks
with me.
for all.
I think I have it with me.
Now you're gonna have to post it on with the podcast.
Yes, I will.
Call it the Dick Pretzel. Oh my god. Doesn't look like any dick. No, it looks like a dog's dick. Oh my god. That is terrifying.
I don't remember if it was mine or someone else's. I think it was mine. To which I proceeded to make the joke about eating dick.
Dick.
Yeah, pretty
Gotta
much
love
like that.
that dick.
Pretty much like that. So, yes, the dick pretzel.
Yeah. It's just kind of weird.
What?
Dick Pretzel.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Just look at that picture and just like, wow.
That looked fairly terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
Glad I took that picture. It's awesome.
veer off the road a little.
Yeah.
Why would you just bump right into me?
To push you out of the way. So that I'm not in the middle of the road.
Well, where's the fun in that?
I don't want to be hit by a car.
Ah.
I already had that happen to me once before. Made me terrified of cars. And now I'm trying to learn to drive.
Drive your dickmobile. I really can't say that with a car. It feels so good to sit in.
It does, doesn't it?
And no.
It's the vagina mobile.
It's a pimp mobile. Or it would be if it was a classic LeBaron, but no, it's a K-Kart LeBaron.
Oh, it's still a nice car.
Yeah.
I'm going to fix that thing up.
Make it go.
Yeah, make it run. Away from you.
And what you're gonna do is no, I can't even finish that thought. That's just terrible.
Come on, finish it.
Then what you're gonna do is you and two gay guys in leather are gonna go at it with a transsexual nun in the back seat in the parking lot of a church.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I just thought of a bunch of offensive things all at the same time and thought I'm just gonna say something that fucked.
Are you? You got a hold of my BlackBerry, didn't you? And you read what I had planned for tomorrow evening. God damn it!
And wouldn't that just be weird to walk out of my door to see? It's just like, what the fuck? Ryan, what are you doing? Does that nun have a dick?
Maybe. I have a thing for it. Shut up. No, to clarify, I do not have a thing for that, and that's not a plan for tomorrow. Oh, you're projecting again. That's why you wanted to keep the keys for it. Ah, it all makes sense now.
I still need to empty my shit out of it.
I actually need to clean that out next week.
Yeah.
Like, actually go through and
Yeah.
wash the car itself, get all the crap out of it, and get the bug nests out of it.
Bug nests?
Well, I don't know. You said there's a lot of bugs in it.
Yeah, there would be. The one door was open for a year and a half.
Probably shouldn't have let that happen.
No one even pointed out to me till like 3 months ago.
But,
And you know what I did? I still left it open.
well, no one stole it.
Well, how would they steal it? They jump in, try and hotwire the thing, and be like, it won't go. The fuck?
They try pushing it, but the tires are flat.
Yeah.
So
Then they'd pop the hood and just be like,
this
the battery's dead. There's no air filter. It's a joke. Well, their CDs, they're all frozen and broken.
No wonder they left the door open. But no, I'll get that car cleaned out and get it off of your parking lot there.
Yeah, that would be good.
Indeed.
Now, where are we?
Cameron Street.
Cameron Street.
Yes.
And Vickers.
As in Cameron.
Cameron and Vickers.
Alright, so...
Hey, you're not wrapping this up, are you?
You want to?
Nah.
Alright. Keep going.
I figure I can go on and come up with some more inanely offensive smatterings of words.
Fuck the walking theory. This is Offensive Cast. Welcome to Offensive Cast.
I can't be too offensive. I just can't make myself.
I can't bring myself to say it. No.
We'll leave the racial epithets for anonymous to just like randomly comment on our shit with.
Yeah.
Thing is, we aren't doing this completely live and with phone in things, so they could never fuck us over like they did Tom Green.
And the site has comments turned off, but there is an email address, info@thecatalyst.network.com, and there is a website, www.thecatalyst.network.com/nightwalk, NITEWALK.
Yeah.
Which I can't resist plugging.
Yeah.
Which thing?
I see a cute kitty up ahead.
Oh, speaking of kitties. So, a few days ago, which this will be like a week and a few days ago by the time this goes up, I'll wait until you're done.
Look how cute it is.
And then it kills you.
Here, kitty.
It's scared of you.
How often do you see a cat that's completely white like that? It's still young too.
It's
like
a cocaine cat.
Still a very young cat. What's it doing out?
Alright, so speaking of cats, it's probably going home.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just hungry, wanted to get out and have a quick bite to eat.
Seems to be heading that way, like it knows exactly where it's going.
Seems to does, yeah, it does. And like I was saying, not long ago I was hanging with my dad, and we were walking, you know, the black path?
Yeah.
The one back between Castle Green and
Yep.
that, yeah. So we were walking down it and rustling in the bushes. Oh, pops this pure black cat. Well, I had what? No, it was white and black. But anyways, we thought that it. Well, first thought it was a skunk. It just kind of popped out.
Yeah.
And that's usually what pops out of that area. Realized it was a cat though. Anyways, it kept darting in between our legs, so we had to pay attention to it. We ended up figuring that someone had just abandoned it because it seemed pretty attention starved.
Yeah.
So anyways, it followed us almost all the way down the path. So we were kind of worried that it was going to follow us out into traffic. So the plan was that my dad would hold on to it until I got my place.
Yeah.
I got my new place where I'd be able to have a cat.
Yeah.
And then I would just take it in.
Okay.
People walked by us, and then the fucker betrayed me.
Like,
And
ooh,
it started
people.
following them.
It's like, ooh, other people.
Yes. And then I kind of missed that cat. It was cute. We were picking it up and everything too.
It's sad when people abandon cats. Like, why would you do that?
They're so cute.
You know, cats are awesome.
They really are.
I've almost always owned cats.
Well, they're great pets to have.
Yeah.
When you have the time and whatnot, I prefer dogs, but again, you really need people to be home much of the time. Not all that suited for my line of work.
Yeah, cats are quite independent.
Yep. I can go out, do my thing, come back, go out and work, come back, and my cat can be fine.
Yeah, feed them a few times a day, change your litter, pay attention to them.
Yeah, change the litter once a day.
Yeah. Well, you don't even need to change the whole litter once a day. If you get the right stuff, you just have to scoop it once a day, change it once a week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Which is cheaper.
Yeah.
For sure.
Depends on the kind of litter you get. You don't let it build up for a month and not do anything about it, and then ask your roommate to, that they'll pay you to go change it. When you don't even, no one wants to go into even the kitchen. That's just the sort of thing you just don't do. Syndicate, the home of the shitty apartment.
Which should be over there.
Yes, it would. Syndicate South. I went to go look at apartments the other day, and went to this one. It was decent rent, $500 a month, all inclusive, and said 1 bedroom, 4-piece bathroom. Show up to the office. The place kind of looks like a motel. Walk in. The guy's a little, I don't know, something wasn't quite right. So first problem was that when we went to go see the apartment, we walked around. The entrance to it is in a back alley.
In the worst area of town.
Yeah, in one of the worst areas of town. 1 sec. Right. Yeah, in one of the worst areas of town, in a back alley. So great. If I took it, I'd be going home. Whenever I go home at night, I'd be afraid of getting mugged. Nice. Then we walk in, and the light's out, so I have to leave the door open in order to see my way down the stairs. Walk into this apartment, and it is, for basement apartments, boiling hot. You close that door, it is an oven.
And I've lived in an oven before, dude.
I know, it killed your computer.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was very painful to me. Now we're in the seediest area of our night walk. South May. Well,
Yeah.
Central May.
Yeah.
We really wouldn't go to South May. That would be like...
Let's go to East End.
That would be... that'd be like begging to have our stuff stolen.
Yeah.
Okay, see? I think this store is awesome but ridiculous. Auto and tools
And
toys.
We actually shot a commercial in there when I worked at Thunderbird Television.
It's wonderful. They sell these pens that have insects in them.
I know,
and
I've seen them.
I've got a spider one.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, we shot a commercial there years ago when I still worked there. So, yeah, as I was saying with the apartment though, before I just mysteriously segued. If you ever listen to an uncut version,
You'll notice.
you'd know why.
Yeah. Anyway.
Going on. So the apartment's like an oven, and trying so hard not to say it again. Anyways, the apartment.
Like an oven, the kind you cook pizza in.
Yes, pizza.
Quote unquote.
That's what we'll call it, pizza. So aside from that, he, aside from that being a problem, the place is clearly a bachelor apartment. One door. He shows me what's behind it. He shows me what's behind door number 1, the circuit breaker. He shows me what's behind door number 3, the bathroom. Which, by the way, is only a 3-piece. No bath.
Not as advertised.
No. And it's a bachelor. Again, not a big deal, but it would have been nice if they had been on it. Anyways.
And then there's door number 3.
Yeah, door number 3 is the bathroom. And again, then he shows me that, everything's new in the bathroom. And the kitchen has all new stuff, new stove, new fridge. Everything's new, which is nice. It's rare that you find an apartment that actually has all new stuff. But door number 2, I go to try to open. And first I think, okay, maybe this is where that mysterious bedroom is. The very elusive bedroom. No. Turns out, he goes to me as I can't open it. And I realize that, he has it locked still. He goes, it's locked. No kidding. Did not know that. I just thought I was too weak to open the door.
It's like, no fucking shit. It's locked? Yo, you don't say.
So yeah, he doesn't show us behind door number 2. He turns around and says, oh, it's locked. That's where I store things. Of course, I like to try to give people the benefit of the doubt when I can. And when I don't know them.
What kind of things?
Well, I go to him. I mean, okay. Makes sense. He doesn't have anyone renting out the apartment. So he's storing stuff there. Cool. I get it. I ask, when you have a tenant in the place, are you going to remove all your stuff from there and have open storage space? No. Now, given that when I walked in there, I got a blast of weed to my face.
Well, weed smell, not blast of weed. Personally, I'd be pretty happy if I walked in the room and someone threw a pile of weed in my face. I'd just be like, holy fuck, awesome!
The smell. There's a big smell, which again, I don't have a problem with, but when you're running a business and this is your supposed office, of course, when you told me that they close at 11:30 in the morning, I should have raised warning signs right then and there. Because most legit office places don't close 11:30 in the morning.
No, that's
after being open at 9:30.
That's a very odd time.
So, every time I walked in there, it was so clear that he was stoned. So clear. Of course, if I had that kind of apartment to try to get rid of too, I'd probably be stoned a lot of the time too. Good luck. The basic... Yes. Yes, I see what you're doing. What? What?
I don't know, just making a bleak physical completely pointless.
To confuse me.
Yeah. Basically just a pointless physical reference to what it kids you now.
Again, I
Slow
haven't
jerk
watched
sketch,
that.
it's great, watch it.
At some point. Anyways, so my basic theory is, and this isn't me making accusations, this is just a theory that could potentially be true, I don't know. But the theory is that if you have that kind of place, it would make sense if he was a coke dealer.
Yeah.
And one of the smartest things that you could do is store all your coke in the storage space where your tenant's going to be.
Yeah.
And keep it locked so they can't get into it.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I know that if I took the place, I'd spend the majority of my time trying to pick that lock.
Just takes some reading.
Was it?
Just takes some reading and some know-how. I've seen someone pick a lock.
Yeah. Oh, it's doable. I've picked locks before. They're the older locks, so. Not the newer deadbolt ones. Those are harder.
Meg once had to pick a lock to rescue the whore's cat from the basement.
Ah. Should have rescued the cat and threw the whore down there.
That would have been nice. But then the guy who makes wine in the basement would have shown up and be like, "What the fuck is this whore doing down here?"
Well, maybe he would have sold her off.
You know how old I was when I discovered Tucker Max? 16. Whatever happened to that guy?
Released another book. Movie tanked though.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I wouldn't
It turns out not even all of his fans knew about the movie. Some of his fans were just like, "Are you gonna? What are you up to now?" He's like, "A movie. Just released it."
Bad advertising.
Well, he was doing strictly social media. Now, the way Kevin Smith is going about it is the way to do it. Not spending a dime on marketing, but using social media, any free radio spots you can get.
Interviews with Rolling Stone.
Yeah. Again, but he's not spending anything on the movie. Sorry, not spending anything on the marketing, which is smart. So the only money that went into it is the money into the movie. Wow. Bag.
That's a terrible garbage bag.
Yes, it is.
It's way too tiny. This is really the furthest this way we ever really go. This is past the norm for us.
You mean time-wise?
No, I mean walking into the seedy part of town.
Oh, we've done East End though.
True, but that's like...
That was a ghost walk though.
That was a bit much.
Oh, my dad wants to go there.
I heard, I heard Max Simpson is open now at night.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to head there?
Yeah, I kind of want to see this for myself because that seems like a terrible idea.
After everything that happened there? Yeah.
I mean, it's already a bad enough idea that Max Syndicate is open at night.
Not a good area. Again, like I said, if I took that place on Syndicate, I could not go out at night. Not comfortably, at least.
If they had a sign, not robbed in X days, or they just put a new tab on it, would never pass 3.
That would be awesome. It's like one of those, haven't had a work accident in X amount of time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Project car.
Yeah.
And of course, since there's only an audio component to this, there was a car that was pretty torn up.
Yeah, it was pretty torn up.
It was torn up over the loss of its parts. We have a little more time, only because there's like a good 5 or 6 minutes that are getting chopped out of this.
Yeah. You had 5 or 6 minutes of
offensive cast.
There are stereotypes, and there are people who fit those stereotypes. I mean...
Oh, yes, there are people who fit those stereotypes.
Suicide mission now.
What, going down here?
Yeah. With recording equipment visible.
Shut up.
Well, I
It
think...
wasn't really all that visible. But,
I think we're pretty much done for the night, though. I mean, we got through what we intended to talk about, and then we just kind of fell off and just started bullshitting.
Well, it's just kind of the idea, though. I mean, that's what we're eventually going to get to, even
True,
after
yeah.
the story's finished being told. Of course, there's always more stories to be told. Including chat about the movie that we're working on. That's not Roommates. Which is a movie that I'm working on, but there's a movie that we're working on together called Road to Reality.
I've got a story.
What's your story?
All right, so one time at band camp,
Liquor and whores, liquor and whores, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and whores, liquor and whores.